When it comes to correcting employees, are you a lumberjack or are you a gardener? A lumberjack is someone with an axe and makes broad, sweeping strokes to chop down trees. A gardener, on the other hand, does make cuts, but does it with an attitude of pruning, of molding, of shaping, of helping things grow. Now, recently I was talking with a client who was behaving like a lumberjack, and he gave me permission to share this story. We were talking on the phone in a coaching call, and he used phrases that I've never heard him use before. Things like, "I blasted that employee. That was a stupid mistake." And he repeated those phrases over and over. Now, I helped him work through it, and he realized that the way he was behaving in his frustration was not really congruent with his personal values. So instead, I gave him 3 tools. We'll call them gardening tools. The first one is never respond to a first instance. We all make mistakes, and sometimes they're really dumb mistakes. And most of the time, we recognize when we made a mistake. It's the same thing with your employees. By backing up and giving them a little bit of space with permission to make mistakes and correct themselves, you'll empower them. Now, obviously, if it's some horrible mistake, something that's damaging the company, obviously you want to jump in on the first instance. But for most of the mistakes that people make, you can back up and give them a little bit of room. Now, the second tool is correct quickly with clarity, CQC, correct quickly with clarity. What that means is that rather than what some people do, which is let things fester inside for days or weeks or months and then just explode, you correct quickly. And when you see something that's out of place, obviously the second time, you jump right in and correct. But you do it with clarity. And what that means is that you use precise language. You talk about the actions and the result, what actions they did and what result it got, what different actions you want them to do, and what different result you want. By using precise, clear language, you depersonalize it and make it not feel like a personal attack. And then the third gardening tool is to then, after you've corrected them, be supportive and caring. By showing them and telling them about how important they are to you and to the company, you help them realize that you're not their enemy. You're their friend. You're the gardener. You're there to help them grow and improve, not just for the company, but for their own career. And then you become more of a mentor rather than the bad guy kicking their rear. So, in summary, avoid responding to the first instance, correct quickly with clarity, and then be supportive and caring. I look forward to hearing your stories or experiences, maybe about being a lumberjack or a gardener, and also your perspective on correcting employees. So please comment on this page, and I look forward to talking with you.